Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interest. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes can either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your host tonight is an Eagles fanatic.
I already know I like it because it's on a Philadelphia Eagle.
He talks about the Eagles even when they aren't being pulled.
Can't say enough good things. The only negative thing I can say is he's not a Philadelphia Eagle because we had a horrible draft. I'll always hype up an Eagle. Don't you worry, Fonz.
Make sure to ask to see a sweet thigh tattoo. Your host tonight, Colin, a.k.a. Thor Rudisill. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
And back here at the UA Studios in Burr Ridge, Illinois for round 2 of Ultimate Autographs. How's everybody doing today? Colin Rudisill alongside Stephen Ryan. Back for some more action. Had a lot of fun in that early show. Pulled a lot of cool stuff, but I'll tell you what, definitely didn't pull the biggest and baddest stuff that's out there, other than literally the bad mother effer himself, Lawrence Taylor, out of that Vault series. However, with that being said, there are still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Is that right? I think it's 4 left, actually. But it's Justin Herbert, Jerome Bettis, Bijan Robinson, Chris Carter, 4 speed flexes still alive in that goal line stand Vault series. That is pretty much brand new. 23 boxes left, 13 headliners in that series, plus a $300 Vault key, $200 Vault key, $100 Vault key, and a $50 Vault key. All still alive in that one. If you don't know what that is, I'll explain later on. Regardless, let's talk about more flexes and big series, like the Diamond Helmets, probably the biggest series in the room, only authentics and flexes. George Kittle flex, still alive. A triple sign Bijan Robinson, Drake London, and Kyle Pitts speed flex. And then a bunch of chrome flexes. TJ Watt, Randy Moss, and AJ Brown. 5 flexes in the Diamonds, 28 boxes left to go. Barry Sanders, Jamar Chase, Joe Montana, Steve Young, and Adrian Peterson out there for photoed headliners as well. If you're looking for a cheaper break entry to still win some speed flexes, Practice Squad is available. Kyle Pitts, Jerry Jeudy, Sam Darnold, and Brian Dawkins, all on speed flexes and available in that series. Not to mention a few authentics like Marshall Faulk and Troy Polamalu, Aaron Rodgers in that one, a licensed jersey for CeeDee Lamb. Those are probably going to be the 3 hot breaks today. If that's not it, the Naughty or Nice jerseys are probably up there too. All of the photoed headliners are licensed jerseys. AJ Brown, Jerome Bettis, Bijan Robinson, Joe Montana, Justin Jefferson, Tua Tagovailoa, all still alive and well in that series. Mini helmets have Jason Witten, Zay Flowers, Michael Irvin, AJ Brown, and Rondé Barber. And then the final series, the 1 in 4, my favorite series in the room, probably has the coolest helmet in the room, that Drew Brees Speed Flex. But the Paulo Banchero basketball, John Cena Funko Pop, Tracy McGrady basketball, all live in that one as well. 21 boxes, 13 headliners, almost a 2 in 3 chance at headliners in that one. I'm ready to go. Steven, how about you?
I am ready to go as well, Colin. Let's have some fun. Let's pull some other bad MFers.
Yeah, here it is. The I'm a bad mother trucker inscription here. So let's pull back up the chase first.
It'd be
and
amazing
foremost.
if he drew like a truck.
That would be funny. I'm a bad mother and then just
Yeah.
drew a truck. So advent calendar, guys, first 5 boxes back at play, and that is boxes, not breaks. So if we do a vault quad, for example, that's 4 boxes right there of the first 5. And you would get your name in ×4 for each spot that you have, basically 1 per box. So still got a giveaway for Perry's Play out there for the 3 p.m. show. So first 5 boxes are eligible for that one. Where we at right now, by the way, the closest break as it stands is the Naughty or Nice jerseys. I'll drop that one in there. 4 spots to go. And then we'll also drop in the live breaks page once it comes back from purgatory, because I'm currently looking at this, which is just the widest screen you've ever seen. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and go to our dice roll. This is going to determine the amount of times we randomize everybody's names to their divisions. Needs to be at least a 6 or higher. Well, that is certainly 6 or higher. How about 12?
Ooh.
That's a lot.
I'd say.
That is a lot. So 12 on the dice roll. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So yeah, that Lawrence Taylor coming out of the vault, that is the biggest helmet we have hit out of that. And there's still plenty of ones that are going to be bigger. We're going to go over it here in, well, how about right now? So here is the live breaks page, guys. If you want to get in any of those breaks, that is where you have to go. This is what we have. Let's start with the practice squad. Double box break up on the top, $100 all it costs to get into this one for 2 boxes coming out. This is a brand new series as of the early show. We've done 2 doubles so far, so 4 boxes. And so far, we've only pulled 1 headliner, and it's Lawrence Taylor down there in the bottom left. So outside of that, every speed flex still available, including one of the best safeties of all time, Brian Dawkins, with the Weapon X inscription. Kind of love that blue and green visor that goes along with that. We have, honestly, one of the most effective wide receivers in the NFL over the last 4 weeks, Jerry Jeudy, on the Browns speed flex with the black visor. Finally happy to see some decent quarterback play, and Jerry Jeudy getting the recognition and yards that seems like he's deserved. Going over 1,000 yards this year for the first time in his career, I believe. So great for Jerry Jeudy. He's still alive and well, and hopefully in line to keep having big weeks and big year after big year. Speaking of big years, Kyle Pitts probably having the best year of his young career. Hydro speed flex for Kyle Pitts with the red ink in action tonight for the Atlanta Falcons. The last speed flex is a guy that's honestly in the MVP conversation. He's not going to win it, but I think he's probably in the top 5 in the MVP conversation. Sam Darnold, 2024 speed flex with the purple ink and the purple visor. He has done just a masterclass job of being the quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. Obviously, the value of this lid keeps going up with as good as Sam Darnold's been doing. Any speed flex for $100 is a steal and a half. Generally speaking, they're about $800 to $1,200. So, yeah, take advantage of that. Same with the authentics. Aaron Rodgers, of course, one of the best quarterbacks of all time. That comes with an expensive autograph. New York Jet authentic. Troy Polamalu, also one of the best safeties of all time, still available on an authentic. And Marshall Faulk on that Slate Colts authentic, the MVP and former Madden cover athlete. Champ Bailey still available. Slate Mini out there. And then the 2 jerseys, Michael Irvin and a licensed jersey down there for C.D. Lamb, one of the best receivers in the game. The great 88 for Dallas. Double box break. Obviously, you can win both those jerseys or Brian Dawkins in that NFC East. What else we got? Justin Jefferson and Sam Darnold potentially in the NFC North. Troy Polamalu and Jerry Jeudy in the AFC North. So you got some options for double ups. We've also got 3 listed headliners still available. Ricky Williams, James Lofton, and Xavier Legette. So all told, 26 boxes, 14 headliners. Better than a 50% chance already at a headliner in the practice squad. And here is that Kyle Pitts. And this is a football mixer, guys. So again, it's going to be, as you see down here, authentic, replica, mini, and jersey, footballs, Funko Pops, slab cards, whatever else. That is where you're going to find it here in the practice squad. You're good? God bless you. To the vault we go. We have been playing this series a little bit, but to be honest with you, we have hit nowhere near the biggest stuff. We are about a third of the way through the series, 23 boxes left, and we are still looking for a bunch here with the goal line stand vault. That Lawrence Taylor bad MFer inscription is gone, but every other photoed headliner is still available, including 3 absolutely stunning speed flexes. Chris Carter with that chrome purple, chrome yellow face mask, one of the best wide receivers of all time, still available and out there on that Chrome Flex. Justin Herbert on the hand-painted, kind of like a salute to service. 3 inscriptions, 2020 number 6 picks, bolt up, and the 2020 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Said it in the early show, but this is the only quarterback in NFL history for their rookie year to have 4,000 yards passing and 30 touchdowns. Nobody else in the history of the NFL has ever done that. Jerome Bettis, one of the best running backs of all time on that Chrome Flex with the silver Chrome logo. Yellow visor to go with that bad boy for the bus. Outside of that, Jared Goff, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL today. Marshall Faulk in this one as well. Cam Newton, only the 3rd time we've had Cam Newton here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Some come get Cam Newton, the former NFL MVP. Bijan Robinson is out there on a speed flex. And Adrian Peterson, 2024 alt helmet for the best running back in Vikings history. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 photoed headliners still out here in 23 boxes for the vault. That's better than a 1 in 3 chance at just photoed headliners. Throw in Donovan McNabb, Ricky Williams, and Reggie Wayne. We're at a 12 in 23 chance, better than a 50% chance at a headliner, period. 4 vault keys. How the vault keys work, guys, is you're going to open up the box. There's going to be a piece of paper in there that says, congrats, you've won a vault key. You get whatever autographed helmet is in the box. On top of that, you're going to get a gift card. Lowest amount is $50. The highest is $300. So if you get in this quad box break, you can win up to 4 helmets for $64 potentially. Ooh. We've seen crazy stuff happen like that before. The vault is a fun series to play. The president says, well, if it isn't Colin Steven and Steven Colin.
Hello.
That's us. And it looks like we are starting with a vault. Looks like the vault double did fill up, but here is the 3 big helmets here, guys. Chrome Flex, Chris Carter. Beautiful. Chrome Flex, Jerome Bettis. And this crazy-looking Justin Herbert. Custom visor on the front, star on the back. 3 inscriptions for J. Herbs. So we will pause the top to bottom, guys. We are going to do this double box break. Outside of this, though, guys, you can kind of see the break page the rest of the way through. A little bit open across the board outside of these Naughty or Nice jerseys, which are 4 to go. But first things first, let's go ahead and hop on over to the first vault double, which will be coming up here in just a moment. Should be fun. Should be fun.
It is all Josh Andres, so.
Josh, let me know on a couple numbers, my guy.
Yep, and I put that, it's at the front. I'll get the other stuff cleared.
Hold on, stop clicking for a second. Thank you. It was like not letting me go.
I hate when when it freezes when you're dragging it over.
Yeah.
And I feel like if the cells don't split, sorry guys but like it goes all the way back to the other end.
And you're just like,
oh, come on.
Just defeated.
Like, come on.
Josh said 22 and 26. Here comes my 2 vault keys.
He's just anticipating it.
There's the pessimistic attitude. Love it.
22 and 26.
Well, the good news for Josh is he's going to have 16 names in for the Advent Calendar giveaway as well as 2 guaranteed victories right out of the gate, right?
It's a good start.
The odds as good as they are, too, juiced up here in the vault. I think he's going to be good. With 2 Bears reps. The dream for Josh. So let me pop down this randomizer. We'll get these 2 boxes on the way. 22 and 26. That's going to put us to 21 boxes left in the vault. Again, almost a third of the way through the series. Just like that. You guys can't see it, but Steven's working hard off camera. He's got boxes that are sideways. 22 and 26 were in pretty peculiar spots.
Thanks, Josh.
He's loving life.
Hopefully you win something nice.
This looks like giant Jenga.
It basically is.
But they have been delivered. All Josh, so good luck, bro. Starting with 22 of 26. Or 22 of 30, then 26 of 30. First 2 boxes of the show. Let's make it happen, shall we? Well, he's right about one thing. It is a rep, but there is no vault key.
Oh.
Rep, no vault key.
Disrespectful.
And he's close. He's close. It's not a Bear rep. It's a Viking rep. We got Aaron Jones.
I think he won the authentic.
Yeah, this same
that
one,
in
I
the
think the
earlier
authentic
show.
version. Now the Aaron Jones replica helmet coming out. Aaron LeRae Jones?
Aaron LeRae,
I think's his name. Aaron Jones
Aaron LeRae, well done.
on the rep. I think that's a secondary headliner, so not too bad.
In the vault? No, it's not.
Oh, it's not even a
No.
secondary headliner. That's crazy. Great hit. I mean, I know he did just hit this one, so I can understand the reaction, especially as a Packer fan, right?
Yeah.
But this is a good hit. Aaron Jones is having a great season with Minnesota, a big part of that offensive success. At the very least, find the right Viking fan. I'm sure somebody will trade for this, right? Maybe Ricky. Slick Rick get in here and trade for that Aaron Jones.
I mean, not to say. I mean, obviously Sam Darnold was a tremendous change, but no one expected him to be that big of a tremendous change. The big upgrade was Aaron Jones this offseason for the
Yeah.
Vikings, and obviously last year they were like a middling 500 team, and now
Well, their run
they're
game,
in the playoffs.
Their run game was abysmal last
Yeah.
game, so they needed the help. Or not last game, but last year. All right, 26-30 coming up in the vault. I think this one is a little heavy.
That's why I was like, oh,
26 feels
Josh.
a smidge heavier.
Joshua.
Full size, authentic new vault key. Oh, welp. Josh had 8 spots. He only needed 1. The NFC North.
Oh.
How about a chrome flex of Chris Carter? Yellow on the visor, chromed out here on the face mask. Absolutely stunning chrome flex
Beautiful lid.
of one of the best wide receivers to ever play the game. This is gorgeous. I would say when you're buying out an entire double, you're trying to hit on a big one. He definitely hit on a big one right here.
Right, absolutely.
Hit of the day so far on the Chris Carter Chrome Flex. The Packer fan winning a Viking, but I got a weird feeling he's going to be okay with this one. Beautiful, beautiful hit. Congrats, Josh. Look at that. See, if you're wondering what our screen looks like for you guys, it's clear on ours. It's a green screen right over here. You can see it through the helmet. It's kind of funny. Congrats, JA. That is beautiful from the president. Josh, dang. Congrats from Ben.
So clean.
Look at that. All the stuff in the bag. Got our Santa bag right there. There's Steven. You can see him in the Viking logo right there.
What up?
Josh said, that one is much better. Yeah, I would say so. That's a step up. We were due for one like that,
Something,
right?
right?
We were due. Hopefully, that just cleared up the bottlenecking. And maybe in the diamonds, the vault, practice squad, we start seeing all these big names start to come out. But beautiful hit on the Chris Carter Chrome Flex. Whew. Hot.
Fire commencing.
Yeah, it is. He said his signature's bigger than normal on this one, too. Yeah, he put a big old autograph on that. He probably liked the lid. He's probably like, dang, that's sick. What's not to like, too? I mean, Chris Carter, obviously, slow start to his career in Philadelphia, was battling a lot of personal problems, obviously, off the field. But came to Minnesota, straightened himself up, and was a part of one of the best 1-2 punches the NFL's ever seen at wide receiver with him and Randy Moss. Led the league in touchdowns 3 times in his career. From 93 to 2000, made 8 straight Pro Bowls, got himself a Walter Payton award-winning 1999, and obviously all that to lead to a Hall of Fame career. So very, very solid on Chris Carter as a player, and even better when the helmet looks like this, right?
Yeah. That's such a beautiful lid. And the visor's two-tone as well. Super clean.
That's super nice. Yeah, you got all sorts of yellow, purple, whatever else going on in this thing. Very sweet. So that's the kind of stuff we're seeing in the vault, guys. Down to 21 boxes now. And now the Lawrence Taylor and Chris Carter gone, but Bijan Robinson, Jerome Bettis, those 2 flexes still alive. The Justin Herbert, I mean, this is probably the biggest lid in here, is still out there. The Emmitt Smith custom, Cam Newton, Jared Goff, Marshall Faulk, Adrian Peterson, all still out there in the last 2/3 of this series. Not to mention Donovan McNabb, Ricky Williams, Reggie Wayne. So the odds haven't wavered. We're down now to the last 21 boxes, 11 headliners, and 4 vault keys in this one. We're 1 to go, I saw, in the Naughty or Nice jerseys. I'll run that down real quick since that's probably going to be our next break. If you're looking for a break that's going to happen very soon, grab the last spot in this one, $43. We have only pulled headliners and listed headliners
Right.
in this series today. And with that being said, we are still at an 8 and 14 chance at headliners. So that's only going to continue to happen. All the photoed headliners are licensed jerseys. Jerome Bettis still out there. AJ Brown, actually, we did pull AJ Brown. But Bijan Robinson, Joe Montana, Justin Jefferson, and Tua Tagovailoa all still out there and available. So a lot of huge names here in the jerseys. If that's not enough, there's 2 listed headliners still available. Jordan Addison, who's been having a pretty big year with Sam Darnold and the boys, plus Bob Greasy, the only man to start and finish a season undefeated in NFL history. So 1 to go in the jerseys. Let's talk about the 1 and 4. So the quad box break 548, doubles 274, and the single for this one is 137. The prices are a little bit higher because this is your best odds of winning with just 1 spot. 4-spot break as opposed to an 8-spot break. So you have a 25% chance of winning with just 1 spot. How it works is you get the football spot, the baseball spot, the basketball spot, and then the everything else spot. And you can kind of correlate that to what's left here. If you have the football spot, you're looking for that insane ripped speed flex of Drew Brees. This is half Saints, half Chargers. Got like the movie reel of Drew Brees' career here on the visor. We'll take a look at it in a second. For one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game. That is still live as a huge football hit in this one. Baseball, Mike Piazza and Frank Thomas both still alive. One of the best slugging catchers of all time and one of the best slugging first basemen of all time in Frank Thomas. Basketball, Tracy McGrady and Paulo Banchero both still alive. Love me some T-Mac, one of the most effective scorers I've ever seen play. And then Paulo Banchero, one of the guys that are kind of leading the NBA into the future, right?
Absolutely.
How about Adam Sandler and John Cena, Mike Tyson as well? These 3 all still available as the everything else. So boxing, entertainment, and WWE all available. One of the hardest hitting boxers of all time. One of the funniest comedians I've ever seen. The Waterboy, by the way, on the Funko Pop, Bobby Boucher. Yeah, great movie. If you haven't seen The Waterboy, what are you doing? But who doesn't love The Waterboy?
Right.
And then John Cena. Tied for the most world championships in WWE history with Ric Flair, looking to break that this season, or this year, I should say, for wrestling. Outside of that, Luke Kuechly, Jonathan Taylor, Dominique Wilkins, and Chevy Chase all available as listed headliners in this series. 20 boxes left, 13 headliners, including this insane Drew Brees. Chargers, Saints on either side. And we'll pause it here in a second and show off that visor.
But that Naughty Nice is ready for you whenever you are ready to go.
Nice. Yeah, you can kind of see it here, like his entire career played out on this movie clip. I've never seen a visor like this. It's really, really cool. So we'll go to Naughty or Nice next, guys. This is the 3rd box done, by the way. So the next double or quad we do will be all there is for the Advent Calendar giveaway. We got Chris Ripka, Richard Rozelle, Phil Lascala, Perry Holland, and Josh Andres. Why is there an item? Why isn't there an item above Cena's name? That's funny. Because you can't see him. You get it?
Sure, fair enough.
I don't know why there isn't one. Naughty or Nice jersey number 1. A number, please. A couple of 90s legends there. Chris Carter and Lawrence Taylor. Could pull another 80s, 90s legend and Joe Montana, potentially. Bob Greasy still out there in the jerseys. See what else we can do. So, Chris, Richard, Phil, Perry, or Josh, let me know on a number. And then after that, we are a little open on the page, so we'll finish the top to bottom rundown. I think all we have left to talk about is the diamonds and the minis. And then we'll see what we want to do next. But definitely the diamonds, the vault, and the practice squad. Those 3 series, those are our most popular series as a whole. But especially when they're like pretty much brand new, still loaded up with headliners. That's a great, great time to play. Mr. Rozelle wants 10 here in the Naughty or Nice jerseys. That's available. That should work. Eli Manning box going off. Deshaun Jackson box going off. We got 12 clicks on our first real randomization of the day. Didn't have to randomize on the double. After 12, we got Perry Holland on the bookends, NFC North and AFC West. Chris Ripka in the NFC South, Richard Rozelle in the NFC East, Josh Andres, NFC West, looking for Joe Montana with 1 spot. Richard Rozelle, AFC North. I know that sick Jerome Bettis is still alive. Perry Holland, AFC South. Phil Lascala, AFC East. Tua Tagovailoa, potentially. And Perry Holland in the AFC West. So here we go. Box 10 of 30 coming up here for the Naughty or Nice jerseys. Well, if I had to pick one jersey I really wanted to see today, the answer was this one. How about Jerome Bettis on this crazy alternate black license jersey? Kind of got the camo on the inside, the bus sign in it, nice, big, bold, and white. Beckett certified on this licensed jersey. That is the AFC North, and that is going to a little box collar mojo. Richard Rozelle. He had 2 spots in the break. Definitely worth the price of admission here for this Jerome Bettis jersey. It is sick, dude. The front looks like this. Got the Steeler logo. Some more of that digital camo. Sleeves are looking great as well. This is a really, really nice jersey, man. Congratulations. No price here, but if I had to guess, this is probably closer to like maybe 180, 200 bucks for this jersey. Unsigned.
Right.
Throw in the bus's autograph. We're talking probably closer to 300-400 bucks at least. So that is sick, dude. Congrats, Richard.
Fantastic hit.
We only keep getting good hits out of that series, I've noticed.
I know, right?
Naughty or Nice jerseys keep on giving. We haven't had a lot of nice lists, though, with that being said. Let's see if that changes here. I'll put the bus over here for now. Right up, Richard. And let's see if he's naughty or nice. The helmet's naughty, which makes me think the jersey or the sticker is also going to be naughty. But what do I know?
Right.
I had some sort of intuition, though, because it is naughty. It is naughty. Perry said wanted that one bad. Yeah, for the Steeler fan, at least the Steeler fan. I think her boyfriend's a Steeler fan. It's a sick jersey. But there are plenty more Steelers to be had. I mean, there's a massive one in the diamonds right now, right? Which we're about to look at right here, right now. So keeping on here, guys, with the top to bottom rundown. Let's take a look at the diamond helmets and take a look at this sick TJ Watt two-tone chrome flex, right? The best defensive player in the NFL on a very, very sweet yellow, silver, chrome flex. This is about as cool of a TJ Watt helmet as I've ever seen. For Steelers fans or any collector alike, definitely would be a big one to add to the collection. The Randy Moss is sweet too. Beautiful, like, it's almost a dark purple matte chrome. I don't even know what to call it, other than incredible. Purple visor here. I mean, we pulled a Chris Carter chrome flex. Why not get the teammate for Randy Moss, right?
I think it's very doable.
A.J. Brown chrome flex still alive with that green visor. One of the best wide receivers in the NFL. Got a triple sign Falcon flex in this one. Drake London, Bijan Robinson, and Kyle Pitts all on this one lid with the Dirty Birds inscription. And then a George Kittle speed flex. So there's still 5 speed flexes in the diamonds in the last 28 boxes. Not to mention, we got the two best quarterbacks San Francisco's ever had, Joe Montana and Steve Young. We got the Triple Crown winner as it sits here, the Cincinnati Bengal Jamar Chase, Barry Sanders, the best running back of all time, in my opinion, and Adrian Peterson, a couple of 2,000-yard rushers available here in the Hail Mary Diamond helmets. In the listed headliner section, we are still looking for, I believe, all these guys: Champ Bailey, Eric Dickerson, Ricky Williams, Randall Cunningham, and Devontae Adams. 15 and 28, better than a 50% chance at headliners in these diamond helmets. This helmet is so sweet. Oof. It's nasty. Nasty on that Randy Moss. Love the chrome flex for A.J. Brown, the Eagles chrome. Very good looking, especially with a green visor on it. But for me, I think this one takes the cake. Two-toned chrome, that's already incredible. Yellow visor, chrome face mask, signed by the best defensive player in the NFL. To get that for $96, that's crazy.
Insane.
in the membrane.
The membrane. Hey, there you go.
I know Perry, I think, is actually a Jets fan, so this probably wouldn't be a bad break either, considering there's two authentics, right? Aaron Rodgers for Perry and Troy Polamalu for the boyfriend. Both authentics available in that practice squad. And again, Dawkins, Jerry Jeudy, Kyle Pitts, Sam Darnold, 4 speed flexes on top of that. Marshall Faulk still out there, Justin Jefferson rep, Champ Bailey mini, and the 2 Cowboy jerseys, Michael Irvin and CeeDee Lamb, all available in the practice squad. Last but not least here, guys, on the rundown is going to be the mini helmets. We got 7 to go here. Double box break at $50. We've got 17 minis left and 10 headliners. Jason Witten, Zay Flowers, Michael Irvin, AJ Brown. Jason Witten, Michael Irvin, and AJ Brown, by the way, all available for some double up opportunities. Rondé Barber on a 3.0 salute to service is still out there as well. So 5 photoed headliners in the last 17, almost a 1 in 3 chance of just photoed headliners. But throw in Tony Dorsett, Aaron Jones, T. Higgins, Drake London, and Frank Gore. All these guys still available in the mini helmets. 5 listed headliners, 5 photoed for a 10 in 17 chance at a headliner in the minis. And that is the top to bottom rundown, folks. That is everything we got going on. Again, the next 2 boxes we do will be the last 2 eligible boxes for the Advent Calendar giveaway. Who knows? Paris is giving away free diamond spots, wheel spins, some minis, jerseys, authentic helmets. So a lot of options. But we are 5 to go on the practice squad single. I believe that is our closest break. $50 to potentially win a speed flex worth over $800 in that one. Definitely, for like the price point, the highest ceiling you're going to have for $50. The floor is a little lower because you get jerseys and minis in there as well. Where like a diamond, for example, or a vault, the worst you're going to get is an authentic or a replica helmet. Diamonds, the worst you're going to get are authentic helmets.
Literally.
And like big name authentic helmets. We pulled an Eric Dickerson as a filler hit last time. He is a secondary headliner this time. But again, speaks to how subjective the diamond helmets are. And I don't know if this is breaking or not, but David Montgomery out for the season.
Oh my gosh, really?
David Montgomery out for the season, as well as Alim McNeil, which I think is their starting left tackle.
My goodness.
So, or defensive tackle, excuse me. That is tough. Very tough.
Well, that solves that issue.
Yeah, he sprained MCL for David Montgomery. He's undergoing additional testing on his knee and getting a second opinion, so it's not like officially official, but it sounds like he is going to miss the rest of the season. That is a really, really tough look for the Detroit Lions. A guy like David Montgomery, again, probably could be a filler hit in the diamond helmets.
He was listed in the vault.
Already pulled him in there, so that's a big hit, man. When you lose a guy that's a diamond level name.
Yeah.
That's tough for Detroit the rest of the way. I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs, another guy we see all the time here in the diamond helmets, maybe could step up, still be all right with one running back. But obviously that 2-headed monster was kind of the identity of Detroit on offense this year. So that's going to be tough. That is definitely going to be tough. But obviously the 2 big games tonight, the Bears and the Vikings. Anytime that, you get that interdivisional game, generally speaking, it's a pretty big game. 7-point favorites for Minnesota at home. We've talked enough about it in the early show, but that'll put Minnesota at 12-2 and right there in the conversation for the 1 seed with the Lions and the Eagles.
Right.
And then the other game, maybe a little more disappointing on paper, Falcons and Raiders. 6.5-point favorites for Atlanta. I did play Kirk Cousins in like 2 quarterback leagues, so I feel like he's due. He's due.
That I agree with. I agree with.
Like he's
nothing better than a get-right game against the Raiders.
Yeah, and it's primetime. Like he's changed his ways. It seems like primetime Kirk is actually the good Kirk. And
right, this year, yeah.
Yeah, this year he's been good on primetime.
They just got to get him to primetime.
Yeah, so I got a good feeling about Kirk Cousins. Bijan Robinson, I always have a good feeling about. 977 yards and 8 touchdowns for Bijan Robinson this year. By the way, available still on a speed flex in the or on a triple sign flex in the diamonds. And then he's also available as a speed flex in the vault. His teammate, Kyle Pitts, who's also having a good year, is available in the practice squad on a hydro flex. and a part of that triple signed on the Diamonds with him and Drake London. Tough. How's everybody doing in their fantasy playoffs, by the way? Hopefully better than me and Steven.
Well, I mean, on the bright side, Colin, all I can ask for is a chance at money, which I will still have a chance of in my friends league. So I can break even on the year, which isn't the worst feeling ever.
Yeah, no. You take that when you can get it.
Mm-hmm.
Take that when you can get it.
Yeah, you definitely want to.
If you are even money after fantasy or better, that's good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But if
This
I win
is-
Survivor, then I'll be better than everything.
There's still actually a lot to decide in our fantasy game. Obviously, we ran that series where we gave you guys entries into being a part of our fantasy league. Right now, we're playing Josh, and we are up by 5 points. Projected 87% to win. We do have Justin Jefferson, DJ Moore, and Brock Bowers, and the Bears defense all going tonight, but Kirk Cousins.
Oh.
Josh has Kirko too. He's rooting
And,
for a big week. Plus,
Kyle Pitts.
yeah. So that
Awesome.
connection, I mean, if they hook up for a couple touchdowns, this could definitely change it up. But yeah, I don't know if this is postseason yet or not. Because Josh is 10th. I don't know how many teams actually make it to the playoffs.
I mean, we're number 3, so I think we would be in. I'm guessing 4 make it.
I think it's 4, yeah. So right now it's Ranch Life 3000, Texoda, Andrew's Astounding Team, and the House Wins.
Andrew's team, I think, is the one that's scary.
They are 10-4. Let's take a look.
I think is that the Saquon squad?
Siri thinks I'm talking to her. Sorry. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Devontae Adams, Alvin Kamara, Isaac Guriendo, George Kittle, Brian Robinson, Anthony Richardson. No, he doesn't have
it's not.
Saquon.
It's not that squad. Hold on.
I'm
I
guessing it's
think
who's ever first,
Whoever's
right?
first, I think, has Josh Allen and Saquon.
Ranch Life 3000. They have Josh Allen and Saquon
Yeah.
Barkley. And Chuba Hubbard, who's been really
Yeah,
good this
yeah.
year. James Cook just chilling on the bench.
Yeah, that's the one.
Be nice to have that
Is that
luxury.
Jonathan Taylor on the bench? too?
Jonathan Taylor chilling on the bench.
Gosh.
Yeah, this is a really solid team.
Yeah.
I don't know who is this.
Is that Jonathan Quinn Ferguson?
That is Jonathan Quinn Ferguson. Yeah,
There
Jake
he
Ferguson,
is.
aka.
The man.
He's
man.
also Ligma Ball since 12.
Well, good for him.
So
Ligma ball.
yeah, he's got that going for him too. Taking a look at the pick'em, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, me and Common are, because we play the same one in each one, so we already looked, but he's up by 2 against me, but I've still got I've got more points on the line in the next 2 games than he does. Right now, it's Nightmare, which I believe is Andrew Devonzo, is 110 in winning this one. So obviously, there's a lot of points up for grabs tonight. The question is, like, I'm guessing most people probably put confidence points on the Vikings and the Falcons. So it's a matter of how many points, right?
Right.
Do you still have?
16 on the Falcons and 12 on the Vikings for me.
Oh, dang. So you got even more than I do.
Yeah.
I think I have like 14 and 12.
I only missed 2 games this week, but I picked the Chargers for whatever dumb reason that was, and then I put the Lions at 2.
Yeah, I think I had the Lions at 2 as well, and then I picked somebody else that
I picked
lost.
the Rams with 1.
I think I picked Carolina.
Did you see that someone placed a bet for first touchdown scorer, no touchdown scorer? It's like $25 to win 1,800.
Did they win?
Yeah, they did, because there's no touchdown score in that Rams.
Oh yeah, I
Niners
did
game.
see that. Yeah, on Thursday Night Football.
You're just like, why would you want to root for that?
Just a sloppy game.
Yeah.
They're like, nope, nothing's gonna happen here. One league is close for me. I have Jefferson and Addison, and facing a guy with Darnold and the Vikings defense. Oh baby. So you really can't have like Jalen Naylor catch a touchdown or something stupid like that. TJ Hawkinson.
Yeah.
Like if Darnold's throwing touchdowns, gotta be Jefferson and Addison, right? That's the beauty of like
At least you
kind
think
of
they're gonna be those guys.
yeah, you kind of corner in people when it's like you have the receivers for their quarterback. Makes it tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're gonna win that one. Vikings defense would be a problem too if they like.
That's the spread is 7, and I just like that's so many points in a division game. I know the Bears are horrible. Like, I'm the first one to tell you.
Yeah, if I had to guess, I would guess Minnesota's going to cover that, but we'll see.
I mean,
I agree. It is divisional games.
I'll say this. Minnesota should cover that.
Uh-huh.
They are better than 7 points than the Chicago Bears. I am agreeing with that 100%.
It felt like the Bears looked a little defeated last game. A little down in the dumps.
They're like, this guy's even worse.
Yeah, so I don't know. Obviously, they have an identity crisis right now. But yeah, they'll get that figured out. If they are going to have a win, though, and cover that spread, obviously Sam Darnold will be a massive part of that.
Right.
He is out there on that speed flex. He's been great all year. Purple visor. It's all just about finding the right team for Sam Darnold, right? And we are 2 to go on this practice squad. So if you want to win, one to go. If you want to win a Sam Darnold speed flex, this is the place to do it, right here. Practice squad. I think that's the single, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, 1 to go. Closer magic on the line here in that end round practice squad, guys. Let's get that one closed up.
I also did forget, I think we do have a personal as well. If someone who got their SIG club win.
Paul Filanowski.
Paul Filanowski, yeah. So,
well, Paul, if you're out there, let us know. Yeah. Let us know, Paul. Happily get that done, as well as Kevin, if you're out there, can get both of these done. So just let me know in the chat if you're out there, or throw a number, and we can make it happen. Yeah, Sam Darnold, 3,299 yards, 28 touchdowns, and 10 picks this year.
Colin Coward said that Josh Allen is the most talented quarterback of all time.
Of all time?
Talented.
I don't know about that. What I mean, just because he can run?
I mean, it's not just the running. Like, there's other quarterbacks that could run. Like Lamar Jackson's like shiftiness is special, you know. Josh Allen's he's just that large, and he'll run you over. He will just lay the boom on you, then he can throw like that.
He can, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to call him the most talented quarterback of all time.
Who would be more quote unquote talented?
Honestly, talented. You see, if we're talking quarterbacks, like Joe Montana and Tom Brady are incredibly talented. They're more talented than Josh Allen at the quarterback position. I think the only thing that's putting it over is the rushing aspect of it.
Well, yeah, he can do anything.
But even that, I'd put Steve Young ahead of Josh Allen.
Okay, fair enough.
If you really, I mean, if that's what we're talking about, the combination of running and throwing. But I think Tom Brady did more as a passer than Josh Allen has done as a passer and a runner.
As both.
Yeah. So again, if we're saying talent is like more than just throwing the ball at the quarterback position, yes, Josh Allen is more talented.
Well, I think playing quarterback does garner some more responsibility of being able to run the ball.
Not always, but in today's NFL, I think.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. In today's NFL, though.
Josh Allen is on pace to have, I think, 5 straight 4,000-yard passing seasons.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he's at about 3,400 with 3 games to play, so he needs 600 yards in the next 3 games. He'll be right around
it. Did they play the Steelers?
I don't think so.
I think the Bills do have the 2 seed, though, via the tiebreaker. All right, so that's ready for you.
Smokey said he finished it. Let's go. Take this down.
And then we're 1 box away.
1 box away. Yeah, the next break we do, guys, that's going to be the Advent Calendar giveaway. The next break we do. Here we go. That's what I want. All right, Justin Gorton, Sean Smoke, Michael Sonergen, and Sean Smoke with the close. Drop me a number for PS number 1. Not 21, just 1. 21 would be crazy. I'd be down.
21
we have enough. No, I'm not down for him.
That's fine. I
not my guy.
I'm not going to disagree with that at all.
He's got like 1 or 2 songs. I'm like, okay.
Well, yeah, don't they all?
Yeah.
1.
Uno. From Michael. Speaking of 21, Sean wanted 21, but we are going to do 1.
Can you do something for me?
What?
Oh, that's the song.
Oh. 12 clicks.
Can you do something for me? I think it's 21. Maybe it's 22.
All right, Sean Smoke, NFC North, NFC South, looking for that Sam Darnold flex, looking for the other flex. What's the other flex that we got? The Kyle Pitts. Not to mention in line for Justin Jefferson potentially as well. Justin Gordon, NFC East, looking for the Brian Dawkins speed flex or either of the jerseys. That's Jerry, or not Jerry Jeudy, CeeDee Lamb and Michael Irvin. Michael Sonergen, NFC West and AFC North. Troy Polamalu, full-size authentic, still out there, and the Jerry Jeudy speed flex. AFC South, Michael Sonergen as well, looking for the Marshall Faulk authentic. Sean Smoke, AFC East and AFC West, looking for that Aaron Rodgers authentic. So everybody's in line here for a potential headliner. Let us go on into our break scene and let's get this going. Box 1 of 30. Good luck, guys. 1 of 30. Sitting at a 14 and 26 chance at a headliner. Oh, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to get Steven back out here. This is the vault. So we'll retape that one back up, and then we'll get the correct box. Let me go grab it actually while he's here. Whoop. Here we go. Box 1, practice squad. Box 1 of the practice squad. Not the vault. We got something. There's something in here. I think it's a football. It is a football. We've seen a lot of this team today. How about on the football? Former linebacker for the Chicago Bears, we got Lance Briggs. Lance Briggs, Sean Smoke, NFC North. Congratulations on Briggsy. No box collar mojo, but that is all good. That'll work, bro. Congratulations on Lance Briggs. Was great as, the second guy behind Brian Urlacher. But then he did kind of step into his own, right? Once Urlacher was gone. And made a pretty big name for himself.
All right, Josh Andres is closing out the 1 and 4.
Beautiful. I'm gonna need you to retape this one when you get a chance.
Retape it?
Yeah, you handed me the
Oh,
vault.
yeah, that is not the correct one.
That's all
not
good.
The correct one. Good catch.
Bring it, says Smokey. Bang, bang. Colin Big Head Catch a Stray Rudisil is my hero. I don't know how to feel about that. It's a nice Wilson basketball here, man. Very cool. Very cool. So 1 and 4 coming up. And that'll close it.
Yep. And that'll close the advent.
Beautiful. Appreciate it, Josh. Appreciate you guys. So filler hit in the practice squad makes it 25 boxes left. 14 headliner. Lance Briggs, Smokey. Lance Briggs. The former linebacker for the Chicago Bears. He was very solid. I always say he was the Robin to Brian Urlacher's Batman.
Yeah.
And then when Urlacher left, he became Nightwing, his own hero.
That's true.
That's a very nerdy quote for all you DC fans out there.
Josh hasn't given us a number yet, right?
No number yet for Josh, and I wrote up Sean twice.
Sean won Sean?
Sean won Lance Briggs twice.
Oh, nice.
The same thing written up twice. Josh, let me know, my man. It is all you here on the 1 and 4. Looking for that sick Drew Brees or maybe John Cena, perhaps? Got a lot of options here. And then we'll do the advent calendar. He wants 10. 10 coming up in the 1 and 4. Thank you. Yeah, send that over to our production team. Get that resealed, guys. We'll be good to go. But for now, box 10 coming up for Mr. Andres. Here we go. Good luck, Josh. 13 headliners, 20 boxes. Box 10 on the way. What do we have in here? We got something in a bag. It rolls. It definitely rolls. Ooh, this is cool. How about on the Orlando Magic basketball? One of the young stars in the game today, Paolo Banchero. Very, very cool. Blue basketball, Orlando Magic. Run that through. Wilson. That is very, very nice on Paolo. Had a huge start to the season, Mr. Banchero. But just built big, can shoot, can dribble, put the ball on the ground. The kid's only getting better and better. High prospect for a region out of Duke University. Very, very nice on Paolo Banchero. Josh Andres. Very cool. This is the City Edition basketball, technically speaking. Got it on the back there, City Edition. So the official Wilson City Edition basketball. Definitely something different, man, on Paolo Banchero. And again, looking at his numbers, this season especially, he's already a one-time All-Star. He's only been playing for 3 years. Last year made the All-Star game. This year, though, he's averaging 29 points a game, almost 9 boards, and almost 6 assists. I mean, that is effective on a young Orlando Magic team that's starting to make some waves. And a big part of it is because of Paolo Banchero. He was the Rookie of the Year a couple years ago, obviously on that all-rookie team. But yeah, already this season, averaging his most points per game, rebounds, and assists for Paolo.
Wow, Paolo. That's a nice hit, Josh.
Yeah, right? He says that's awesome. I agree. Yeah, we have to sneak Paolo in here. Sit him down right on top. He'll be good to go. Beautiful. Congrats, Josh. Paolo Banchero. 1 and 4 is loaded. It is sick. Love to keep that going. Down to 19, by the way. We're in the teens with that Drew Brees Speed Flex still available. All right. Advent calendar giveaway is next. Everybody that played here in the first 6 boxes. So everybody that's played so far during this 3 p.m. show is going to be included on here. Good luck. Here we go to the randomizer. $36 names makes sense because one of them was a 1 and 4. We're going to have 12 clicks. Yeah. Be here a minute. Somebody can grab a snack, go to the bathroom. Good time for that. $10, $11, 12th and final click. It is Joshua Andres on top at the end. He did have most of the spots, making it happen. Josh, congratulations, my man. The Advent calendar giveaway is yours. Oh, this is a really good one. How about an Eric Dickerson licensed jersey? Perius Play feeling generous for Josh Andres today. Is that it?
I think so.
Ooh, this is sick. Let's see it, man. Dang, this is a big jersey, too. Eric Dickerson. Licensed jersey. Oh, man, it's Mitchell and Ness, too. This is a really, really nice jersey. Unsigned, this is a $160 jersey. Very, very high quality for Eric Dickerson, who, again, is probably going to remain the single-season rushing yards record holder. So congratulations, Josh. Very nice. For free. Just for playing early. Getting that Eric Dickerson jersey. Mitchell and Ness, autographed by one of the best running backs of all time.
Oh, that thing is sweet.
It's a nice big jersey. Feels comfy. Like you could wear it. I wouldn't, but you could, you know.
It is.
Very solid hit. For free?
All free.
For free? Forget about it. So put Eric Dickerson back in the bag. We'll write up Josh, and we will see what we are going to get into next. Probably highlight the big 3 once again as far as the breaks. Let you guys know what I think you should go after, because there's a lot of sweet stuff that's out there right now. But yeah, very solid hit on that Eric Dickerson. For free.
All free. Killing it.
The order number is 218422, by the way.
218422.
22.
Cool. That worked out. Actually works out nicely.
Don't you love when that happens? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, looking at the live breaks page, we are a little bit open, guys, so we can make some magic happen. Would love to at least get a diamond break done for sure, because there's too much heat in this diamond break. We worked hard to get it closed up from the old series to get into the new one. 96 for a single. Again, this is all authentics and speed flexes. 192 for the double, and actually the closest break right now is the quad. 384, 4 boxes coming out. But this is where the best stuff is going to come out of. We got 5 speed flexes still alive. George Kittle, that TJ Watt two-tone chrome flex, the Randy Moss kind of matte chrome flex with that purple visor, the AJ Brown chrome flex, and the Falcons triple sign flex. Again, that's Drake London, Kyle Pitts, and Bijan Robinson. If that's not enough, Joe Montana and Steve Young are both still alive. Barry Sanders, Jamar Chase, and Adrian Peterson are all still out there. So literally every single photoed headliner is still out here in the diamonds. Literally every single listed headliner is still available in the diamonds. Champ Bailey, Eric Dickerson, Ricky Williams, Randall Cunningham, and Devontae Adams. And this and more section is going to be loaded up as well. Again, Eric Dickerson was an and more hit last time. Listed headliner this time around. So I guarantee somebody in this and more section probably going to be a name that we'll see in this section occasionally. But that is probably the best series in the room right now as far as hits that are left. The diamond helmets. And it's because of these 3 specifically, but there's a lot of big ones, right?
Go get it, ladies and gentlemen.
I love the Randy Moss one. Outside of the diamonds, the practice squad isn't a bad go. Again, $100 all it takes in that double box break, 50 in the single. 4 speed flexes are still alive. Brian Dawkins, Jerry Jeudy, Kyle Pitts, and Sam Darnold all still out there in the practice squad. I believe we're down to 23 boxes now with those 4. Aaron Rodgers is still out there. Troy Polamalu, Marshall Faulk. All 3 of those are authentic helmets. Justin Jefferson on a rep. Champ Bailey on a mini. And then Michael Irvin and CeeDee Lamb. Basically every single photoed headliner not named Lawrence Taylor still out there in the practice squad. Ricky Williams, James Lofton, and Xavier Legette out there as well. I actually think we're down to 25. 14 headliners, 25 boxes. And then last but not least, the other loaded up series is definitely the Vault. We did pull Chris Carter and Lawrence Taylor, but we are down to the last 20 boxes just like that in this Vault series. Jared Goff, Cam Newton, Marshall Faulk, Adrian Peterson, and Emmitt Smith. 5 authentic helmets are still alive, including that sick custom Emmitt Smith. And then 3 flexes. Bijan Robinson with the blackout visor, going to be a 1,000-yard rusher this year. Justin Herbert, one of the best quarterbacks in the game today. 3 inscriptions on the side. And then that Jerome Bettis chrome flex is also still alive. One of the best running backs to ever play the game. Again, here's that chrome flex Jerome Bettis. Absolutely beautiful hit for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this bad boy too, Justin Herbert with that custom visor. 4 vault keys still out there too, up to $300 here in that vault series. So those are the 3 breaks I would definitely recommend. After that, I mean, we're getting down to it. 19 boxes left, and we're still looking for arguably the best helmet in the room. This ripped speed flex of Drew Brees. Chargers, Saints with the kind of movie film roll right here on the front, kind of outlining Drew Brees' career. This is like almost like a historical piece, right?
Right, it's a beautiful lid.
Yeah, I've not really seen one like this before, so to get it for any price point, whether it's the single, double, or quad, definitely would be big. And we're down to the last 19 boxes. You've been seeing what's coming out besides that one, because there's still a lot of headliners left, like the Mike Piazza and Frank Thomas, the Tracy McGrady, Adam Sandler, John Cena, Mike Tyson, all still out there. A lot of the listed names as well. Luke Kuechly, Dominique Wilkins, Chevy Chase. So plenty to do in the 1 and 4. And again, your best odds of winning with just 1 spot. After that, I would probably recommend the Naughty or Nice jerseys. We're on to the second one. We've only been pulling headliners in this one. It's kind of crazy. We're down to 13 boxes and 6 headliners. Still got Bijan Robinson, Joe Montana still out there as well. Justin Jefferson and Tua Tagovailoa. And again, all 4 of those ones are licensed jerseys. So that is pretty good for under $50, $43 to get a licensed jersey. I mean, we just saw what that Eric Dickerson was, $160 unsigned. Throw an autograph on there, whether in the single or double, that is certainly worth it for a headliner. For the secondary headliners, Jordan Addison and Bob Greasy still out there. And again, This is naughty or nice, so each one is going to have a little scratch off on the box. If it's green, it means you're on the nice list. You get a prize. It could be a gift card. It could be a free mini helmet, a free jersey, an authentic, all sorts of prizes for the naughty or nice series. If it's red, unfortunately, you're on the naughty list. You do not get a prize, but that usually means you probably hit a headliner or something, right?
Right.
So it doesn't really matter which way you want to go, guys. It is kind of loaded up everywhere. We've got some good hits over here on the side, but even more big hits that are still out there. I mean, which one do you want to see the most? I think I'm on the Drew Brees train on the
Drew Brees, yeah. That thing's nice. But I'm also digging that Justin Herbert in the goal line stand. And obviously the Jerome Bettis's. We had a Joe Namath like it yesterday, but the Jerome Bettis is just awesome.
Yeah, these two bad boys. Really, this whole bottom line. I know this isn't a speed flex, but this is kind of like navy. I think it's navy blue with like a chrome blue face mask for the all-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith. I mean, all three of those are still there. That Bijan Robinson as well. I would say my second favorite hit's probably actually in the diamond helmets. Second and third probably be TJ Watt and Randy Moss. Those two are sick. Two-tone chrome flex on TJ, the kind of matte chrome for Randy, and then even this AJ Brown. I mean, there are a ton of flexes in here, custom flexes for the most part. Plenty to do, man. Wherever you guys want to go. We are here for the ride. It's only 4:09. We got plenty of time if you guys want to party.
Exactly. I mean, you guys did work in that noon show
to get to this point.
To get to this point to set you up for just an all-out attack. I know that Chris Carter is maybe the coolest Lynn left, but either way, there's just so much good stuff left to be had, and this is the time to strike, because you would guess naturally more people are going to be in tonight's show. So more bodies, more helmets going faster off the table, but hey, you never know in this room. That's for sure.
You don't. You really don't.
Is that West Virginia?
West Virginia Wesleyan.
Okay.
Versus Marshall.
Oh boy.
We could go for $14.
That sounds very overpriced.
I'll go for $6.
I'll go for $3.
We could go to St. Thomas versus Sam Houston for $3.
See, now
or Grand Canyon against Louisiana Tech for $5.
Again, this just seems like a reach. I'm like, bro, no.
How about Oral Roberts and Texas Tech for $2? That's the winner so far.
Cheapest college basketball game of the night.
That is. Williamette in Portland is $3.
Oh my gosh.
Texas Tech. I mean, it's a home game. I'd go to that.
I would absolutely go watch it.
Oral Roberts was in the tournament at one point.
They beat Ohio State as a 15 seed.
I remember, like it was yesterday.
I'll never forget that moment.
I'll also never forget when Illinois lost to Chicago Loyola or Loyola Chicago.
Yes, oh my gosh.
That wasn't good. Illinois just lost to Tennessee on a last-second bucket. Tennessee's #1 in the country.
Wow.
It was so sad. They missed a free throw that would have put them ahead, and then Tennessee took it down with 5 seconds left, and he laid it up and made it, and the clock hit 0 right as it went in, and it's that's it.
Yeah,
no overtime, no
ball
nothing.
Ball game, baby.
That guy just drove to the basket unopposed, laid it up, game over. Really?
I mean, it's not easy to react because sometimes you're just watching,
Mm-hmm. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
They meaning Tennessee next in action against Western California on Tuesday.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Oh, boy is right. Oh, boy is right.
Oh, boy.
I think Illinois isn't in action again until, well, let's see. I don't want to misspeak here, but I don't think they play again until Sunday for the
wow, that was the whole week off. It's Monday.
Mm-hmm. They play Sunday against Missouri for the bragging rights. Your boy will be at that game.
Sunday?
Sunday at noon, Illinois versus Missouri. Bragging rights game in St. Louis.
They have that there every year, right?
Yep. Illinois 7-3, but they've lost to Alabama and Tennessee, who are 2 of the top 3 teams in the country, or top 5 teams in the country. Missouri's 9-1, and I actually think their loss isn't that bad either. So it'll be a pretty good.
They have a win against
matchup.
Kansas.
They lost to Memphis, their first game of the year, so that's kind of a meh. But yeah, they did beat Kansas.
They're on a
#1.
9-game winning streak.
9-game winning streak, and pretty convincing. They beat Mississippi Valley State 111-39. There are some scores that you're just dang.
Why? I get you gotta have a warm-up game, but my goodness.
Yeah. Did you have to?
You can called practice, bro. Like, I wonder what the tickets for that game were.
For what? Oh,
Yeah,
I wonder if we can see.
maybe they're still available.
Yeah, we could probably still go.
Give me a ticket price.
It was 32.5 was the spread.
Wow, they
And
covered.
they won by almost 80 points.
What was that? What was the
Jesus.
score at half? What was the score at half?
It was 51-19.
Oh, they were down 1 on the spread at half.
And then they got outscored 60-20 in the
Oh,
second half.
Yeah, no, they're literally the 32.5.
It was actually worse in the second half somehow.
somehow worse.
Somehow you got worse from 51-19.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. Tough. Tough luck.
Tough get. Well, that's this time of year in college basketball, right? Like, it's
Yeah,
all
these
the
games,
warm-up
like,
matchups.
they matter, but, like, they don't really matter. You just
I
don't
mean,
wanna,
they matter if you lose.
Yeah, well, you just don't want to lose too many, like, bad ones. Missouri's actually got pretty tough. I mean, Illinois, who's been kind of flirting with being ranked, but they got to play Auburn this year, who's second right now. Florida is 7th. Ole Miss 17. They got to play Tennessee, who's 1st. Oklahoma, who's 14th. Alabama, who's 6th. Oklahoma again. Kentucky, who's 4th. They got like a really tough schedule.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. And especially when they got to eat an L on Sunday. Like, it's tough, you know?
Do you and Common have a bet for that game?
No, but we should. Might have to talk to him between shows.
You know, Alcorn State, they're 0-10.
That's bad. Wisconsin's doing all right. They're 9-3, I think.
That's what we do. We're respectable.
They have dropped 3 in a row. Actually, they just beat Butler to get off the.
Yeah, but we lost to Michigan and then Marquette and then you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Marquette's legit,
Marquette is legit.
per usual.
Marquette feels like every single year they're really, really good in
top
the
3
regular
seed
season.
in the tournament.
Yep, and then they're like upset city every single year in the tournament. They're really good at getting there and getting themselves in a good position, but they never win.
The problem with the NCAA tournament is it is just too wild
It's so fun.
of a concept.
Well, that's
I mean, again, best of 7 series in the NBA, right? Generally speaking, the best team will win 4 out of 7 games. Like, yeah, you can steal game 1, but your odds are you're not going to win 4 out of 7.
it's tough.
All March Madness needs is one day. One day where this little punky Little Rock, Arkansas team just
That's been playing together since they were 12.
exactly. they were recruited together. They've played hundreds of college basketball games together. They line it all up for one charge, one shot, and they get a crack at a 2 seed, and
I think
they shoot the lights out from 3, and you're just like, oh boy.
it was UConn
George Mason?
last year or 2 years ago that like they won, but it was like they were actually like, yeah, this is like they were the favorites going in, and they like just dominated the whole
I
tournament.
think it's the last 2 years.
Well, I think Purdue won. Didn't Purdue win?
Nope.
No,
Purdue
they
hasn't
didn't
won an It was last year. UConn
beat
was
Purdue.
yeah,
in the Final
but
Four.
UConn was the predominant favorite. I think they covered in all of their games.
Yeah, like that's like one of the most dominant
Yes,
tournament runs I've ever seen. That's
The
very convincing.
UConn team that won the year before, because they are back-to-back champs. I think they were a 3 seed, but UConn has a rich history of just
being good in the tournament.
being good in the tournament. It does exactly like where you want to be good, right?
How are they this year?
I thought didn't they start preseason number 1?
They're 11th right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. They'll be involved. Let's see.
They have lost a lot.
Yeah,
of
they beat
starters.
Purdue in the championship. That's what happened.
They have lost a lot of starters.
They
was the
lost
final in
to
the
they lost to Memphis.
Memphis
They
is
lost
out
to
here.
Dayton. Dayton's got 2 quality wins. They just beat Marquette. So Dayton's 22nd.
You know who my favorite team is though?
Who's that?
Rutgers.
Rutgers, really?
Yes.
Yes.
They have Amari Bailey and Ron Harper Jr.
Oh,
Ron
yeah.
Harper's kid.
Yeah.
Yes. They just have 2 NBA guards and then Rutgers recruits.
Heck yeah.
That's always the best.
Let's see how's Rutgers doing this year.
The Harper kid hit a game winner the other night.
Nice. Yeah, let's see. They beat Wagner. St. Peter's, that's a solid dub. St. Peter's is decent. Monmouth, Merrimack. They lost to Kennesaw State. That's tough.
Freshman. No, I'm just kidding.
Turned around and beat Notre Dame. Lost by 5 to Alabama.
Alabama's legit.
Lost by 5 to Texas A&M. They're 12th, so that's not bad. Lost to Ohio State, and then they just beat Penn State, and then they just beat Seton Hall, which is a decent win too. Yeah.
Amari Bailey is a top 3 pick in the draft, and Harper's like a top 5, top 6. So
I liked watching. I went to the Big Ten tournament not too long ago. Last year, 2 years ago, I don't remember. But anyway, watching Rutgers basketball was pretty fun with Ron Harper. I don't know if the other kid was there yet or not. I don't know
no,
if they're
Amari
the same.
Bailey's a freshman this year.
Yeah, I was about to say, but Ron Harper was there, and he was fun to watch. I think it was his freshman year.
He was cooking.
He was cooking. We should be cooking in the breaks,
We
y'all.
should be, yes.
Where do we want to go? I know that was a long getaway going down the college basketball rabbit hole, but anyway, we are pretty open, guys. So, I mean, we got to kind of join forces here, figure out what we want to do, and start attacking. 8 to go. Again, this Naughty or Nice seems like a pretty easy one. If we, people are out there like, hey, what do we want to play? Everything's pretty open. If you're trying to consolidate your efforts, it feels like Naughty or Nice would be a good place to go. Not only could you win a licensed jersey with Bijan Robinson, Joe Montana, Justin Jefferson, and Tua Tagovailoa still alive, but those Naughty or Nice stickers are still out there where you can win like other signed memorabilia on top of that. I mean, potentially for $43. I don't know if any of the licensed jerseys are nice, but let's just say one is, right? Let's just dream. Let's say you win Joe Montana, and then for $43 you are nice, and you win an authentic helmet on top of it.
Seen it happen too many times.
We're talking about potentially over like $1,000 of value for $43. So that's definitely not a bad one to go after. Or sometimes like that gives you free break spots. We've seen people win in the diamonds with a free break spot, $96 value, and turn that into one of these big headliners, which if you're looking for a headliner in the diamond, every single one of them are still out there. All of them. 5 flexes, 5 authentics, all still available. Talk about your best bang for your buck as far as the value that's in the room. Diamond helmets is the look. Diamond helmets is the look. So that's not a bad spot, but there are 25 people watching right now. Obviously, these breaks are a little bit open. I think what we need to do is kind of put it in the chat, put it in with some order, say, hey, let's go after this or let's go after that, and try to concert our efforts into one break. Because there's a lot of sweet stuff out there. Sometimes that happens when there's too much sweet stuff out there.
Right.
Too many people are like, oh, I want jerseys, I want vault, I want diamonds, I want practice squad, and we're all kind of all over the place. But if we can all put it in together, work together, we can close one of these breaks and then start to get on a roll on everything else.
Yeah, this is where teamwork makes the dream work, right? In this situation.
Love when teamwork makes the dream works. It's a great thing to have happen. Yeah, there's no top 25 college basketball being played tonight, which is kind of funny. Bowl games, though, start this weekend, right?
I think some start tomorrow.
That's true. Yeah, we got West Virginia and Memphis tomorrow, 8 p.m. Memphis 25th, West Virginia unranked, but Memphis only a 4.5-point favorite. And then Wednesday, we got bowl games. Western Kentucky, James Madison, and California, UNLV. Thursday, the game everybody's looking forward to, Georgia Southern and Sam Houston.
I know, right?
Friday, though, is the first college football playoff game. Notre Dame and Indiana in South Bend is going to be absolutely rocking in South Bend. The tickets have actually gone down a lot, and I think it's because it's supposed to be cloudy, potentially snowy, and cold.
Isn't that the bleeping point?
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's like that's what you
get-
want.
It doesn't get much more Indiana than that.
That sounds like, as somebody from that area, that's like the game. That sounds like a dream game.
Yeah, exactly.
Like just a snow bowl between Indiana and Notre Dame to decide who gets their butt kicked by Georgia.
I think Georgia could be beaten.
They could be.
I think they could be. I think they're not as impenetrable as before.
I'd agree with that.
But odds are, yes, whoever wins this game will just get their brains beaten by Georgia.
I think the other games are Saturday, 11 a.m. SMU and Penn State. Penn State 8.5-point favorites in that one.
I heard this is the quote I heard. Penn State has the best path to go to the Final Four, the semifinal, and Texas has the best path to win it all.
Texas's first game against the team that really, in a nutshell, I mean, this is the philosophy I would have in Clemson is like, we don't even belong here. We shouldn't be here.
What's their record?
So we have nothing to lose. They're 10-3.
Okay.
But they were on the outside looking in
they
until the ACC championship.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
They were not going to make the postseason. So if I was the coach, my message to Clemson would be like, we got nothing to lose, right? Like, we're not supposed to be here.
You are not.
Let's go out there and like shock the world. But they are the biggest dog in this first weekend of playoff games against Texas. 11.5 points.
Oh, that should be easy Texas money.
And then Tennessee, Ohio State's the other one. That's probably the biggest game on paper. Tennessee, Ohio State. Be fun to watch.
That one I would take Tennessee, but I really have, bless you,
Thank you.
no idea.
I'd take Ohio State.
Really? It's at Ohio State, right?
It is at Ohio State. Yes.
So do the bye week teams, do they get a home game or no?
I think so. Let's see.
They have to win one before they go to the college football final, right?
They don't get one.
Wow.
So
That
Boise
sucks.
State is playing in Glendale. Arizona State's playing in Atlanta. Oregon's playing in Pasadena. And Georgia's playing in New Orleans.
That kind of sucks.
That does kind of suck. They're actually all playing kind of close.
Yeah, they're playing
Except
in their
Arizona
region.
State.
They're playing. Yeah. Ironically, Boise's playing in Glendale.
Ironically, too, the Arizona State game is by far the most expensive game. It's $1,740, the cheapest ticket.
Because they're like, we shouldn't be here. Let's make all money we can.
Cheapest game is $151 to be whoever plays Boise State.
I think, what is it? If Penn State wins, they play Boise State, right? I think that's how it lines
Let's
up. I think that's how it lines up. I think that's why someone said they have the easiest path.
I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah.
What you're saying makes sense. Okay, ignore the giant people here, but this is what we're looking at. Yeah, so Penn State. So Arizona State, I guess maybe because they're thinking it's going to be Texas. Like maybe Texas is just that big of a draw.
Yeah.
And then, Ohio State. So it's probably going to be, I mean, whether it's Tennessee and Oregon or Ohio State and Oregon, probably Texas and Arizona State. I mean, Texas, like you said, probably does feel like they have the best path. I want to see Texas, Oregon.
Well,
I think that would be a huge game.
And that's kind of disrespectful because Oregon is the #1 team in the country.
I personally, and I mean, I guess Big Ten bias maybe, but I think Oregon is the best team in the country.
I'm picking Oregon to win the national championship.
Yeah.
Unless, I've said it multiple times, unless the Longhorns start Arch Manning.
Greg said, looks like Josh is going to win the Advent calendar. Already has. He has already. And he got Eric Dickerson.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, there are other names on there, but he bought out a whole double. Yeah.
And then
got
he closed
the first 16.
He closed the 5th box with a 1-4 single to himself. So he had 20 of the 36 spots or something like that.
Pretty good odds.
For sure, pretty good odds.
Hope Mr. Crenshaw is doing well. Yeah, waiting to see who his Georgia Bulldogs are going to face between Indiana and Notre Dame. That's going to be, I think, the biggest feeling game this weekend, other than maybe Ohio State.
What game
Tennessee,
what day is that on for Notre Dame? That's
Friday.
Saturday?
Yeah,
Cool.
it's the first playoff game.
Oh yeah, you said that. I thought you said someone else, but I think it's Penn State and SMU is the first game on
Saturday. Yeah, I think
okay.
11 a.m. or something like that.
Are they the only game happening on Friday night? Notre Dame?
Yes.
Okay.
11 a.m. Friday, Ohio Jacksonville State in the Staff DNA Cure Bowl.
The Excuse Me Bowl?
Staff DNA Cure Bowl. 2:30, Tulane versus Florida in the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. And Indiana versus Notre Dame, 7 p.m. College football playoff first round game presented by Allstate Bowl.
Someone has to get a hold of this committee and be like, guys.
What else can we get?
No, like
Memphis, West Virginia in the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl.
You know there's Scooters Coffee by our house?
I didn't.
Yeah. If you go down towards the Mire on 59, you'll see the Scooters. I was like, oh, it's just like a little hut.
That's funny.
And I'm like, you guys are sponsoring a bowl game? And who's in that bowl game?
That is Memphis and West Virginia. It's actually the first bowl game.
The first bowl game. Let's go.
Actually, that's not true. We already had the Cricket Celebration Bowl. Jackson State beat South Carolina.
No, not South Carolina. South Carolina State.
South Carolina State.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Excuse me.
What an upset. I think that someone would have been talking about that.
How about Georgia Southern and Sam Houston in the R+L Carriers New Orleans Bowl?
Oh boy. God, just take me back to like the Duke Mayo Bowl, okay? Like just simple condiments.
What about the famous Idaho Potato Bowl? Classic.
That's fine. That's fine. Famous Idaho potato.
But you
deal.
don't like the Games Above Sports Bowl.
Not at all.
Pittsburgh and Toledo.
The games of what?
Games Above Sports Bowl.
That kind of seems offensive to sports.
We also have the 68 Ventures Bowl featuring Arkansas State and Bowling Green.
Games above sports.
We have the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. Can you imagine who's playing in that one?
I have an idea.
It's Navy against Oklahoma. The AutoZone Liberty Bowl.
They're a Capital Entertainment Sports Giving Group.
Okay. How about the Wasabi Fenway Bowl? The
I like that one. I like that one.
The Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl.
I like the wasabi.
The Wasabi Fenway.
Yeah.
The Pop-Tarts Bowl's coming back. That one was fun last
That's a
year.
good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
With the Pop-Tart mascot. Yes.
Iowa State and Miami too. That'll be a good game.
Mm-hmm.
How about this one? This is a real bowl game name. Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl. Snoop Dogg has a bowl game named after him.
I mean, to be fair, he should.
And it's Miami of Ohio playing Colorado State, just the way he would want it.
Just the way he would
If he
want
can
it.
pick two teams to play in it. The Go Bowling Military Bowl. The Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl.
Is Colorado playing BYU again?
Yep. And the Valero Alamo Bowl.
Oh my gosh.
Trans Perfect Music City Bowl. Featuring Missouri and Iowa.
That game is going to be just horrendous.
Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl, Washington and Louisville.
Or is Alabama and Michigan playing in a sane bowl?
They're in the ReliaQuest Bowl, Alabama and Michigan.
ReliaQuest.
Illinois and South Carolina is the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl.
Craig has a bad boy mower.
Do you have a Bad Boy Mower?
Yeah.
Will you be tuning in to the Bad Boy Mowers Bowl game, Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl of Nebraska and Boston College?
Boston College was a thorn in our side in our dynasty this year.
Mm-hmm.
They got to the playoffs.
The Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. The Serve Pro First Responder Bowl.
I'm kind of digging these though. These bad boy mowers. Wish I had a yard big enough to, deal with them. But
That is a sick mower.
that's what I'm saying.
Dang.
That thing does work.
Dang. All of my dad vibes
Yes.
are tingling on this one.
Like, dang. Imagine how efficient I could do everything I need.
Yeah, do you know how cool, how dad I would look on this?
Just put in my
Look at
headphones
that.
and just start cutting things.
That's
yeah.
amazing. That thing, that's on a golf course.
Right?
Look at this.
My yard will be looking like Wrigley Field. I'll get the different levels of grass going. I'll get the different shades, the patterns.
That'd be kind of sweet.
That would be sweet.
Dang, Bad Boy Mowers. Gee, why don't they put a UA autograph Grumpy Bowl in honor of Steven? That would be
should.
funny. We should sponsor a bowl game.
We should.
If Snoop
That
Dogg
would be
can, why
fun.
can't
Yeah.
we? Probably a lot of reasons.
You know how much Snoop Dogg charges an hour?
How much?
I think he charges like
No, he has an hourly rate.
300,000 or something like an
How
hour.
much does Snoop Dogg charge an hour? Snoop Dogg charges $250,000 for a 16-bar verse and another $250,000 for a music video appearance with a time limit of 1 hour. The final price to book Snoop Dogg for an event can vary depending on several factors, including popularity, career stage, yada, yada. Starting range for booking Snoop Dogg for an event is $1.5 million to $2 million, but the final price could be harder,
I'm sure.
higher. That's just the starting price.
If you want a bid, baby,
I have 16 acres, so I need a good mower.
that's true.
How long does it take you to mow 16 acres on a Bad Boy mower, though? This is guy talk right here.
Right, yeah.
This is dude talk.
That's what I'm saying. 45 minutes at the most. Actually, I don't know. 16 acres sounds like a lot more
I
than I'm
have
thinking.
no idea.
I'm
I
giving
don't
you
even
credit
know.
for.
I would guess it's an hour, but I don't know. Maybe more. Probably more.
Damn.
But as far as the breaks, I know Craig asked about that if Josh is still playing. We have been kind of at a standstill, honestly. Pretty open across the board, but that's Not due to the lack of the heat in the series. I mean, the diamonds are literally brand new, 28 boxes, all 15 headliners. The vault is about a third of the way through, but only Lawrence Taylor and Chris Carter gone. Everything else is still out there. And then the practice squad, relatively new as well, and the only headliner gone is Lawrence Taylor. So those 3 breaks are absolutely loaded up. We just need somebody that wants to get the party started, right? But we'll stick around. I mean, we'll probably hang out for another 10 minutes or so. But, Steven, if we're just stalling, sitting here talking about bad boy mowers.
Which, again, is fun, but honestly not what we're paid for. We're here to rip sick stuff like this Chris Carter and this Paolo Banchero ball.
I love the Paolo.
And the Jerome Bettis jersey underneath it.
Yeah, God, there's a lot of cool stuff we had today. It's not all mowed. Oh. You leave some all natural?
You got a jungle back there?
Yeah, there's a rainforest behind Craig's house. Saw a jaguar come out there and mob a kitten before.
Oh, God.
Can't have cats.
It's like, well, the cats keep disappearing.
It's just the jaguar's not like eating them or anything. They're just raising them as their own. So now
Right.
the cats are becoming baby jaguars. And it makes it extra scary.
It does.
Yes, Craig. Definitely. Probably the biggest helmet, actually, in the 1 and 4. There are how many boxes left?
They're 19. Yeah, 19.
19, and we're still looking for that sick Drew Brees helmet. Ripped flex. It's the Saints and the Chargers, and then this like movie reel visor. Outside of that, Mike Piazza, Frank Thomas, Tracy McGrady, Mike Tyson, Adam Sandler, and John Cena. The photoed headliner still out there with only 19 boxes left. But yeah, this bad boy right here.
Woo.
This is probably my favorite helmet that's out there. I mean, you see this visor. It is definitely different. Kind of telling the career story of Drew Brees, plus the rip of the Saints and the Chargers. I don't know. There's a lot of sweet helmets out there right now, so this is really saying something, but I think this is the coolest one that we have. Luke Kuechly, that could also be an authentic potentially. Luke Kuechly still alive, plus Dominique Wilkins and Chevy Chase as far as the listed headliners. Craig said, I have some wood. Several acres get turned into hay as well. Ah. Hay. Do you turn things into hay? I didn't know that. As you can tell, I'm not much of a rancher or anything. I kind of thought hay was like a natural thing.
Great question.
That one is an FSM? What does that mean? Is that the artist?
Sounds like it.
I was trying to see a stamp on it. I don't see one. I'm guessing you're talking about this. Yeah, this thing is sweet. I mean, again, $548 for the quad, but if you win this, I mean, you could buy out this entire quad and still make it worth it.
All right.
I like that it has one Saint clip and one Charger clip too.
That's true.
That's pretty awesome. So yeah, we'll give it about 10 more minutes. See if anybody else wants to hop in. Otherwise, Mike called a pretty early show today, Steven.
I know, weird.
Yeah, we had one order at 4:23 into the Naughty or Nice jerseys, so it's 7 to go there. And other than that, pretty open on the page.
I mean, yeah, even if it, the show does end here, they are set up insanely for that 6 p.m. show. So
Absolutely. Oh, the flag on the back. Okay, let me look. Does that say FSM? I'm guessing that's his FSM on the flag.
that's the logo of it, right?
Well, they did a phenomenal job. That is a really, really pretty helmet. And especially the visor. I've never seen a visor like that. I mean, I kind of like when, a helmet can tell a story. And for me, one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time, in my opinion, the second best quarterback of all time is Drew Brees. So to kind of tell that career story with a visor, with a helmet, it's pretty awesome, man. It's like deeper than a piece, you know what I mean?
Right.
One of the coolest pieces I saw that some Eagles fan had was it was a full-size authentic helmet signed by like the entire Super Bowl team, and it was in this case rotating, and underneath it there was a video screen that plays the Super Bowl game on repeat.
Wow.
And I was like, whoa. That's intense.
That's aggressive.
That's a memorabilia piece right there. All right, well, we've named all the funny college football bowl games, so I'm over that. On the top of the flag, it says FSM, if I'm right. Well, let's take a peeky. Back in here. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just like trying to look at it myself.
Right.
I don't see, like, I see something written in the middle of the flag, and it does look like an SM. I'm guessing you're right. But I'm not. I don't know.
Gonna have to see it.
I was about to say, there's definitely an easier way for us to get to the bottom of this. We could just try to open it, right? 1 in 19 chance that bad boy's coming out. 1 in 19. But if not, as you said earlier, Steven, the boys are set up good for tonight. We do have 3 shows, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time. So even if we don't get another break done here, between the Nutter Knights jerseys, which have all those prizes left, and 4 licensed jerseys, and where we're at in the practice squad, the vault, and the diamonds, should be like open season tonight.
Open season, right?
Maybe a new series in the room too. We'll see what happens. But regardless, there's plenty to do across the board. I didn't even mention the 1 and 4, where, in my opinion, the coolest helmet in the room, that Drew Brees, is still residing, and all those other headliners. I mean, maybe it's just overwhelming, Steven. Maybe there's just a little bit too much.
Maybe it timed out that way, right? That's crazy to think about, but I mean, it happens. We've been doing this for a long time, Colin, so no big deal. I'm guessing they're recuperating, and then tonight at 6 with Common and Robbie, if this is it, they're going to just go crazy tonight because, like you said, the odds are insane. There's still a lot of great flexes out there in all the series, right? 1 and 4, the vault, the diamond, even in the practice squad. So different levels you can enter in as well. So I'm sure they're going to pull a lot of heat tonight.
No UFC for the next month.
Do they take December off or something? Or
They already did their fight night, and their pay-per-view was like December 1st for the year.
yeah,
For the month, I should say. So I think their next fight night is January 11th.
wow, letting them recruit.
Mm-hmm. All 5 flexes in the diamonds, correct. Everything in the diamonds. Not just the flexes, literally everything.
We did 2 boxes in it, right?
Yeah, we did 2 boxes. We had the pairing, and then we did 1 single. Didn't hit any of the photoed or listed headliners. So everything in this graphic for the Hail Mary Diamonds is still available. Both chrome flexes, TJ Watt and AJ Brown. That kind of matte chrome from Randy Moss. The triple sign Falcon. And then George Kittle. Nope, we have 8 spots in the 1 and 4
I'll
single,
take care
Craig
of
says. We'll take care of it, Craig. Thank you.
Make sure you hit refresh because that's not what mine says.
The producer at home. Let me see.
Oh, there it goes.
Let me see.
Never mind. I got it now.
4. Does say 8.
Okay, I changed it.
This guy.
My screen said 4 though, but I changed it.
It is fixed.
Sometimes it lies to me.
I'm guessing it's fixed.
If it should be fixed, yeah.
All right. So back down to 4 in the 1 and 4.
Yeah, otherwise kind of wide open, like you said.
Yeah, need the starters. Otherwise, we're probably going in with this being the hit of the show, right? This crazy Chris Carter Chrome Flex won by Josh Andres. Got himself the Orlando Magic basketball, too, for Paolo Banchero.
I think the Paolo ball is the one I would want the most, though.
It is sweet.
I love Paolo.
I don't know if I've ever seen the City Connect basketball. Obviously, we have the jerseys, but it's got it
cool.
right there. City Edition basketball for the Orlando Magic. We should get more of these if we can, because this is very cool. Like you said, one of the best young basketball players in the game today, Paolo Banchero. But the Chrome Flex for me always has my heart. The yellow visor, purple chrome. Beautiful. Vikings in action tonight against your Chicago Bears. Do you like the Bears' chances?
No.
Okay.
To
Fair
cover,
enough.
maybe, but to do anything spectacular, no, not at all.
I'm a big fan tonight of the Atlanta Falcons for Craig Crenshaw, but also for Kirk Cousins. So big Kirk Cousins game tonight would be great. And a mediocre Sam Darnold game, so Mario Ortiz can relax. I thought Mario was going to eat me alive, especially after the Thursday night game where I had 4 points combined. between Brock Purdy and Cooper Kupp. And he had
That game
Devontae
was just
Adams
horrible.
that
That
had
game
like
was just-
38 points.
That game was just horrible.
But somehow I'm ahead of him right now, so we'll see what happens.
You just gotta be within the distance, you know.
I think unless Sam Darnold just absolutely snaps,
Yeah.
I will be within striking distance no matter what.
I can't imagine it. I don't know. Bears are an interesting team. Yes, they did look defeated against the 49ers. I will agree to that, but the 49ers just kind of whoop up on them too, so I don't know. I see how it is. All right, Craig. We're going to do a couple more boxes, though.
Craig,
Yeah, Craig's taking a shot on that.
double box break 1 and 4.
Right? Taking a shot.
Appreciate you, Mr. Crenshaw. Love it. This could change everything as far as the desk for me, because I would love, love, love to see that Drew Brees. Well, you know the deal, Craig. Let me know on a couple of boxes. We'll make it happen. Boom, boom. Craig Crenshaw, appreciate you, my guy. Let's do it. The best series in the room. At least for me. It's my favorite series. I shouldn't say it's the best series in the room, but it is my favorite series.
It's subject.
It is subject. I mean, if you're obviously a fan of things outside of football, it's definitely
Right.
the best series in the room. $31-19 coming up.
31-19.
So this could be the last break, guys. I would say if you want to play into anything, now is the time to attack that break page. Pick some things that you want to do. Run it back if we want to. Otherwise, we might watch Craig win a couple of big things, hopefully some headliners for him. And go from there. 19-31 coming up. That is so weird with my hand.
You're getting old.
I guess so. I thought it would go away. It was hurting yesterday, but it feels just as bad today. What are you going to do?
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, you can just throw one away. 19 of 36 coming up. This is going to put us, by the way, down to the last, I believe, 17 boxes in the 1 and 4. Maybe even 16. Oh, you've already updated that, so it's 17. We're starting with something that I don't know.
What? No.
Ah! Well, Craig, my mama said this is a pretty good hit for Adam Sandler. Bobby Boucher, signed by Adam Sandler, the Waterboy. Very, very cool. One of the best sports comedies out there, the Waterboy. Everything else, of course, for Bobby Boucher, going to Craig Crenshaw. Sick. Not two flexes, but hey, a headliner. And Adam Sandler.
Bobby Boucher.
That was one of my favorite movies as a kid.
That's a good movie.
I'm the water boy, dear. I got a wooden spoon. Captain Insano. Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Neither does Bobby Boucher in the Bourbon Bowl.
No, he doesn't.
Bring back the Bourbon Bowl.
Remember when Bobby Boucher showed up at halftime and the
Halftime.
Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl? That's cool, man.
That's a great line.
It's so good. I love another guy we get in that break room too. Is it Jesse Winkler? No. Not
That's a
Jesse.
baseball player.
Whatever, yeah, Jesse Winkler. But it is Winkler. I can't think of his first name. The Fonz.
The Fonz.
But he
yes.
plays Coach Klein. And he's hilarious in it. 31-38, or 36 coming up. What the heck's his name? Something Winkler.
Henry.
Henry Winkler. Thank you.
Dr. Saperstein.
We've got a jersey. This is not even a listed name. How about Penny Hardaway
Okay.
on the blue Orlando custom jersey? Penny Hardaway, basketball. Craig Crenshaw, of course, back to back here. Henry Winkler, thank you, Craig. That was driving me crazy. I was like, once you said he's a baseball player, I was like, shoot, you're right. I knew it wasn't right when I said it, but I'm like, I know Jesse Winkler's a person. Anthony Penny Hardaway coming out. I love the blue jersey for the Magic. Very,
Right.
very cool. Cool looking custom. So Adam Sandler and Penny Hardaway. One photoed headliner, one filler hit. 17 boxes left now. With the Speed Flex Drew Brees still alive. And if that's not enough, what, 9 other headliners?
Yeah. No, it's 11.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, it's 10 because we pulled Rodman.
Oh, yeah, we did pull around.
10 headliners and 17 boxes in the 1 and 4. Right up, Penny. I think these two can probably share a box, right?
Yes.
So 1 and 4 in a good spot all of a sudden, right?
1 and 4 is always in a good spot.
Yeah, right.
75% chance at a headliner in that one.
Hashtag C&W. Did get the headliner. I know when you buy out all the spots in a double, you probably are looking for the Speed Flex. But the good news is 17 boxes left. The odds get a little bit better for my opinion, even as an Eagle fan. The best item that is in this series is still out there. That Drew Brees ripped flex, Saints and Chargers, movie reel visor out here. John Cena, Mike Tyson, Frank Thomas, Mike Piazza, Tracy McGrady all still alive as well. And then in the listed headliner section, we're looking for Luke Kuechly, Dominique Wilkins, and Chevy Chase. So there's still plenty of big items left. Refreshing the page, though, we did get another spot off in that 1 and 4, so I'll drop that in there, guys. If we want to get this double done, try to go hunting for that Drew Brees. We'll stick around a little bit longer and see if we can't get that done. 3 spots to go. That's the beauty of the 1 and 4. They can start going pretty quickly. I believe the Johnny Bench did get hit.
Yeah, Johnny Bench is hit, though.
Bloop.
I pulled him yesterday.
Yeah, Johnny Bench did get hit, unfortunately. But everything else still available that I did say there. The Mike Tyson, Drew Brees, Tracy McGrady, Mike Piazza, John Cena, and Frank Thomas. 17 boxes left, 3 spots to go in that 1 and 4 double. We'll stick around for a few more minutes. If anybody else wants to play it, I did drop it in the chat. Again, that Drew Brees, probably the grand prize, 17 boxes left. You never know when this one's going to come out, right? And for $274, if you win that, definitely worth the price of admission. But if not, I think the Chrome Flex and maybe follow basketball, depending on who you are.
Right.
We got a lot of variety up here.
Bobby Boucher.
We got a licensed jersey. We got Bobby Boucher.
Shoot a baseball hit.
My mama said alligators are so angry because they got all them teeth, but no toothbrush.
What a call.
Oh, I've got all the quotes of Bobby Boucher locked in the vault somewhere.
Again, one of the best movies of all time.
It's really funny.
Exactly.
I don't know if it's like,
I know
winning
it's not
awards,
good. I know
great
it's not
movie,
good.
but
I know it's not good.
well, let's see. What do you think the Waterboy got on Rotten Tomatoes?
74.
Ooh, for the customer review or the watcher review or the actual review, like the critics.
I was gonna say the actual review. Watcher review should be like a 90 something.
34%
Oh, God.
from the tomato people, 71% for the audience score.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I don't care what anybody says. Jersey headliners left. How about your boy Bijan Robinson, Joe Montana, Justin Jefferson, and Tua Tagovailoa? Again, all of the photoed headliners are licensed jerseys. So that Bijan is a licensed jersey, the Montana, the Jefferson, the Tagovailoa. 4 licensed jerseys left, plus Jordan Addison and Bob Greasy. So 6 headliners left in the last 13 boxes, almost a 50% chance. And we've been very naughty in this series so far. Not a lot of nice list people yet. So feels like we're due for one of those. But yeah, we did hit the Bettis, that sick kind of camo-y jersey. And that series kind of stalled after that one. I think a few people were after it.
Wow, there's been a lot of good like 100s in the Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, yeah. They've got a few hundreds, for sure.
Like Toy Story.
Yeah, that's 100.
Better be. Toy Story 2.
That's 100.
Yeah.
Those are both hundreds.
Batman.
Toy Story 3, not 100.
No.
Toy Story 1 and 2, 100.
Deal.
Yeah.
And everything else, obviously.
But even like Toy Story 3 is probably like a 90. You know,
it's
like,
really
still,
good. Yeah. The amount of time it takes to make those films, like, come on. What are we doing here?
Craig said, I want the Bijan. Well, you know what you got to do, Mr. Crenshaw. You know what you got to do. $43 a spot. I'll drop that in there for you. Bijan Robinson, a part of the last 13 jerseys. Bijan's all over the break room. He's on a Speed Flex in the vault, if you haven't seen that yet. Bijan Robinson Speed Flex in the vault still available, plus Jerome Bettis, Justin Herbert, and Emmitt Smith. Adrian Peterson, Marshall Falk, Jared Goff, Cam Newton, all in the vault. And then he's also in a triple signed form here in the Diamonds with that Drake London and Kyle Pitts, the Dirty Birds inscription, as well as every other photoed headliner. So 3 different chances for Craig to get Bijan Robinson in a couple of different forms. But it's 4:53. Let's go 2 more minutes, Steven. 4:55, we'll call it if we don't get any more movement anywhere else. And it'll be Common here and Robbie over there for 6 p.m., guys. Every day, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time. Craig said, I never use the links you post. Well, tickle me offended, sir. No wonder you're going to end up on the naughty list.
Hashtag support a creator, Craig.
Justin's got a speed flex Bijan for trade if you're looking for 49ers, or he's looking for 49ers, rather. If you want to go that route, Mr. Crenshaw. But we're going to give it 1 more minute, guys. Otherwise, Steven and I are going to hop off, call this one a show. Probably the top 4 hits right here. Paulo Banchero, Jerome Bettis, Chris Carter flex, and the Bobby Boucher, Adam Sandler signed Funko Pop. But again, 12, 3, and 6 every single day here at Ultimate Autographs, guys. So another show is going to start here in just over an hour. Again, Common over here, Robbie over there. If you have any spots that didn't fill this show, they'll just carry over to that show tonight so you don't lose any of your spots. Final thoughts, Steven?
Don't get it, but you guys have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different series that have just absolutely stupid ratios in your favor. So just take advantage, guys. Go take advantage of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So I think that is probably going to do it for me and Steven. Congratulations to everybody that won here today. I will be back tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central Time. You'll be back
Tomorrow
at 6 p.m. Central Time. So till then, guys, for me and Steven, have a great night. Have fun with Common and Robbie tonight going after all these series again. Steven was saying it. The jerseys are loaded. The practice squad, the diamonds, the 1 and 4, and the vault, like 4 series at least, 5 series I would say, that are just absolutely loaded to the brim with all sorts of great hits. So you guys enjoy that. Have a fun night. Set up great. We'll see you.